We all want financial freedom. We all dream of a secure, comfortable future. But here is the harsh reality. Dreaming alone produces absolutely nothing. To see how success actually materializes, let's look at an experiment. Meet our two test subjects, two close friends who share the exact same ambition to build a wealthy, independent life. For this experiment, their starting conditions are perfectly identical. They hold the same degrees, earn the exact same income, and operate with exactly 24 hours. Because their baselines are perfectly matched, we have eliminated the usual suspects. Their eventual success or failure cannot be blamed on inherited wealth, better connections, or a lucky head start. Instead, their paths diverge based on a single tiny variable: what they decide to do with the 60 minutes immediately following their 9-to-5 workday. Subject A uses this hour to build. Despite the mental fatigue from a long day at the office, he sits down to study. He reads, he practices new software, and he develops highly specific technical skills that his current job doesn't require. Subject B uses this same hour to decompress. Exhausted, he defaults to the easy dopamine of passive consumption, scrolling videos to quiet his mind. At midnight on day 1, the experiment registers 0 change. Both subjects go to sleep in identical apartments, earning identical salaries, looking and feeling exactly the same. This is how the largest gaps in human achievement begin. Massive life differences always start as microscopic, entirely invisible daily choices. Let's advance the timeline 365 days. After a full year of this routine, the external realities of both subjects remain virtually indistinguishable. Neither has a promotion, neither is suddenly rich. This creates a dangerous psychological trap. Subject B feels justified in taking his evening rest because he looks at Subject A's grueling, disciplined study schedule and sees 0 reward for the effort. Subject A is currently trapped in what psychologists call the plateau of latent potential. He is putting in the daily work, but the results are being stored up, entirely invisible to the outside world. The early stages of any ambitious pursuit are deceptive. They demand high, sustained upfront effort while returning 0 immediate environmental feedback to tell you you're on the right track. This animated chart plots the underlying math of human skills, which operate exactly like financial investments. Over time, that long, flat line of stored effort breaks the plateau and turns into a curve of exponential growth. Subject A's daily hour of study multiplies his baseline knowledge. Every new concept he masters connects to the last, allowing him to stack complex abilities on top of one another, while Subject B's growth remains flat. This expertise changes how Subject A perceives his environment. By mastering the technical details of his field, he begins to notice specific bottlenecks and inefficient processes that his colleagues overlook. He transitions from simply following instructions to identifying where the market is failing to provide a solution. The mathematical reality is that small daily actions are multiplicative. They feed on themselves to create an unstoppable momentum. When we fast forward our experiment to the definitive 5-year mark, the disparity between the two friends is no longer a subtle gap. It is a complete life transformation. Subject A has left his original job to run a company built on the specialized skills he once studied after hours. Those evening study sessions evolved into a side project, then a consultancy, and finally into a self-sustaining business. He has achieved the financial freedom they both dreamed of on day 1. Contrast this with Subject B. He is still in the same position, earning the same wage, entirely confused by why he feels stuck while his friend has moved so far ahead. That single hour of evening focus did more than change his schedule. It established a compounding trajectory that produced 2 entirely different realities. From the outside, Subject A looks like an overnight success, and Subject B looks like a sudden failure. Both of these assumptions are complete illusions. Sudden, massive shifts in your life are rarely the result of a single heroic event. They are the delayed, unavoidable echoes of thousands of microscopic choices you made years ago. Every action you take, the book you read, the tutorial you watch, the app you scroll, is essentially a vote cast for the exact type of person you are going to become. You cannot build your future tomorrow, and waiting for the perfect, rested moment means you will wait forever. If you want a different reality in 5 years,
You have to cast your first vote in the very next hour.